So some people tell me that they get really triggered by depictions of rich, greedy people. So it could be someone that you already know in your life, or it could be someone that you see in the news, like a greedy banker who's just ripped off a whole bunch of people, or it could be from movies like Wall Street or Wolf of Wall Street. And obviously, there can be a lot of yucky things about greedy rich people. But honestly, we can actually learn some really positive things as well. And there are some definite messages that you can take away. So anytime you feel triggered, I want you to remember these 3 things. Okay, so first of all, there are a lot of rich people who are greedy, ruthless, unethical, etc., etc. But here's the first thing I want you to know is that you can choose to be whatever kind of rich person you want. You can be rich and nice, you can be rich and ethical, you can be rich and socially aware, you can be rich and environmentally aware, all of those things. But here are some 3 things that even if you see the most horrible, ruthless, rich person ever and you get really triggered and you get really angry about it, I want you to turn that around and remember these 3 things. So first of all, the reason why some of those greedy people make a lot of money is because they have this real sense of destiny that they are meant to be a rich person. And this is something that we can learn from them, because I hear a lot of women who say that they feel the same thing, that, you know, they've always known at some level that they're meant to be wealthy. And remember, you have to take it one step further. You have to act like that as well. You have to go into your daily business and your daily life with that real sense of, this is my birthright to be wealthy. This is my birthright to be rich. Because trust me, we want people like you and me to have a lot of money, not greedy, ruthless, unethical people. So you're not serving the planet by not stepping into that wealthy person that you know deep down you're meant to be. So act like you are already rich. Really, really important. The second thing is that they have a single-mindedness in building wealth. And this is sometimes missing in people who, you know, are a little bit more ethical in life. So, you know, sometimes that comes at a detriment, and we see that a lot in movies, that, you know, the ruthless rich guy, he neglects his wife, his family, all that kind of stuff. And we don't want to go that far. But the way we can do it, we can be single-minded in building that wealth by putting as many things into our life as possible that remind us about living abundantly. So I call that infusing your life with positivity. It's like, at every point in your day, are you being reminded of your goals? Are you being reminded that you are already wealthy and that you're working every day towards building more wealth? A couple of examples, you know, dream boards on your walls, listening to subliminal affirmations about money, get in your car and listen to a CD instead of listening to the radio about, you know, doom and gloom news, not watching the news at night, but instead maybe reading a money book, being surrounded by people who are also working on their money mindset. Maybe you're in a mastermind about money, or you know, talking to your mentor or your entrepreneurial friends about money. That is one way that you can be really single-minded on money and being reminded all the time about money, but not being obsessed about it to the point where you're neglecting other things that are really just as important, if not more important in your life than building your own financial wealth. So that is one thing that we can learn from them with a bit of a twist. And the third thing, and this is really, really important, and this is when people go, well, how come that person has money and I don't? It's really unfair that that greedy banker has money and I don't. And the simple answer is that you probably have some money blocks and they don't. They 100% believe they deserve it. And we know from teaching about the law of attraction that you have to have that single-minded focus. You can't have the feeling of, I deserve it, and oh, I'm not sure I deserve it, living in the same place, because you can only have one or the other. And usually the negative emotion is the strongest. So if you want to learn that from these greedy people, well, hey, look, absolutely 100% believe you deserve it and be ruthless about working on your money blocks, because some of those guys don't have them. And I'm betting that you do, because I know I still have money blocks every time I get to a new level. And, you know, to be honest, girlfriend, we don't want greedy people to be the only people who have money. We want gorgeous, ethical, lovely people who want to save the planet, because honestly, we spend our money in in beautiful ways. I bet that when you have a really great month, you spend money on services by other entrepreneurs, maybe products from other entrepreneurs, you build wealth in your community, maybe you hire a cleaning lady that's going to help somebody, and you impact your clients, you impact your friends, your family, your children, your community, your online communities. Really, by you having more money and learning some of the good things from these greedy people, you will have a positive impact on the planet, and we need more people like you and me to be wealthy so we can crowd out some of the yucky people. The last thing I'm going to tell you is when you see things like that that trigger you, first of all, I really want you to shield yourself from it. If it makes you angry, whatever, then don't watch it. But every time you see that, I just want you to go, well, that's good for them. That's their choices. And now I claim abundance for myself because I know 100% that I deserve it. Now, if you do have some money blocks, which trust me, we all do, I've got a really great free resource for you. And this is especially for female entrepreneurs. I go through 7 particular money blocks that really plague us as women entrepreneurs and what you can do about it. So it's really easy to get that free resource. You just come over to luckybitch.com/blocks. I'll put the link below, and it's a free 30-minute audio about how you can release those particular 7 blocks. So remember, greedy people are out there, that's totally fine, and now we claim abundance for ourselves as well. Have a beautiful, abundant day, no matter where you are in the world. Bye.